over here on TikTok. If y'all can run the likes up to 7,000, we'll get started with your free yes or no's right after the collective message. If you're here over Facebook, over here on Facebook, my words all jumbled up and whatnot. Let me do a quick sound check for Facebook. But if you're here on Facebook, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time you're watching this. No, and welcome to the Spiritual Ghetto. If you're new here, if not, welcome back. Welcome back. Grab your water, grab your chapstick. Come on in, come on back, come on, and grab your messages. If you are looking for something a little more personalized, tailored to what exactly you got going on, there are some links in the description box for you to be able to get you a little personalized reading. Um, yes, there's the link to the website there's a link to the website and link to the Cash App. So yes, I come unto you. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing this morning over here on TikTok? I'm kind of jumping back and forth, so if I don't see your comment, don't be offended. Y'all run them likes up to 7,000. We'll get started with some free yes or no's. If you're here on Facebook, we're just gonna get started. We're gonna jump in and jump out. I wanted to do, maybe we'll come back and do channel songs later. As like a little special something, a special hurrah, 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 ta-da, ta-da. No, we're gonna give some collective messages. We're not gonna do these oracle. We are going to, not these ones either. We're gonna get the big Zach, the holy water Zach. The holy water Zach. All right, let's get started on some collective messages. Or messages for the collective. Yeah, messages for the collective. First card out is the Justice card. Ain't she sweet? Just the Justice card that is also it's marked number 2 on this one. And that kind of gave me Gemini energy. But also what was I gonna say? My goodness, it fled away. Libra energy, the scales. Big Libra energy with the Justice card here, the scales, but because I kept wanting to say Gemini could be very, very significant here as well. To this Justice energy in the first place, right? Then we've got repentance. All right, we've got justice, we've got repentance. I don't know what's going on over here on Facebook. This supposed to be a collective message for y'all. I don't know what's going on over here. My God, today. But we've got justice and we've got repentance, and we've got Capricorn energy. All right. Hey, there could be some balancing out of some situation. The Capricorn energy is usually my like hardworking. It's like the goat. It's very stubborn energy. It's something that is very like willful to do something, right? With the Justice card here, hinting at that Gemini, it is the twins energy. It is balance. This seems like a duality of like balance scales, right? If we're adding the twins to the Justice, so giving us not just one but 2 scales here. And I know you're thinking, well, 2 scales. No, like 2 complete scales. So 2, like 1 scale with the left and right, and a second scale. Oh, you can't see my hands. 1 scale with a left and right, and a second scale with a left and right, right? And this is a balancing of some sort of situation. It is almost karmatic in a way. I'm hearing divine poet with the Aquarius energy. Aquarius is the water bearer. It's the water bearer of the air cards, though. With the balance here, this is Piscean energy. Again, this is these scales balancing out. What better way to balance the scales with water and earth, making some sort of mud, making shit thick. It's kind of the message here. It's a little messy, but like again, this is like a balancing of the scales. It's random. The middle way, the line between opposite extremes. So every card here for the last 4 cards has talked about balancing out these scales. So whatever's going on for the Facebook Collective, it is an act of balance this weekend, right? Whether these are endings, beginnings, doors opening, doors closing, new jobs, old jobs, whatever these are a balancing of the scales. This is how the situation is balancing itself out. This is Requiem. I'm hearing the word requiem, but I don't feel like that's the right word. Give me a second. I don't feel like that's the right word. Requiem. Not for a dream, just requiem. A religious ceremony or musical composition dedicated to the dead. Okay. This specifically refers to a Roman Catholic mass for the deceased, for the music written, the requiem. That would make the song that we're thinking of, which is, I think it's American Requiem. Yeah, that's literally the song. Okay, American Requiem. So this is what's happening this weekend is more of like a balancing of the scales. It is somehow dedicated or linked to the dead. It's like the dead are balancing these scales in specific. We wouldn't channel like a song about the dead, like a dedication song like that if it wasn't them full steam ahead creating these endings. Endings also could represent the dead or the deceased, kind of looking over something. Some of you may refer to them as guardian angels. Some of them are angels. I love that song. But yeah, this is definitely heavily talking about the balance of some situation, the ending. A quite literal ending with the requiem song or a requiem being presented. It's I want to say it's Pomp and Circumstance. Pomp and Circumstance, though, is another song. It's actually like a dedication to graduation. So, like, I'm hearing Pomp and Circumstance, but this is also talking about a requiem. So, we are obviously, like, out. It's like outside of something. Something is over, something is ended, but it's outside that we're like hanging on. Clarify it. Let's clarify this with some tarot. Again, that's wild. That's wild. It's a totally different deck. And when the first card out is the Justice card. Again, followed by the Seven of Swords in reverse. Right. So the Seven of Swords upright talks about like it can talk about sneaky behavior or it can be tactic. But sneaky behavior, strategy, really. But Seven of Swords in reverse kind of is like the opposite of that. It's not really strategy. It's not really that strategy and the sneaking. It's not really panning out. It's kind of exhausting those solutions really. Compiled with the justice or piled with the justice, paired with the justice. This is again an ending to a situation, an ending to whatever the sneaky behavior is, an ending to whatever. It's basically the justice this weekend again being pursued or being orchestrated, if you will, by the deceased or by the dead. The justice that is taking place this weekend is one being orchestrated by higher powers, but two to place an ending to whatever this sneaky behavior was. It's like even they are exhausted, whatever this bullshit is, right? Let's see. We've got the Two of Cups. Yeah. This is leading to putting things back into alignment, putting things back into place, putting things um back into go. And this may be hard or a little challenging for some people to want to put it back into alignment or put it back into go or because for some of you, I'm hearing like a word I heard, a phrase I heard from another, and it's talking about false freedoms, but it's like it may wake you up from a false freedom, from something that was not right. You were trying to balance out what the situation was, but this is like the actual balance of the situation. It's like you were balancing your circumstances where the whole situation is now being like, requiem is not the word. It's not the word. It's like it's an R word. What am I thinking? rectify. It's like a rectifying of the situation. Five of Swords, leading to somebody's defeat. Somebody's going to feel defeated on the other end of this. They're going to feel defeated because it's like all of this being talked about as well as like a King of Cups will emerge from this with judgment, good judgment, or a King of Cups is under good judgment or is under judgment at the time. King of Cups representing somebody with like some emotional capacity, like not just emotional intelligence, but it's emotional capacity to like deal when others can't kind of do. As a pile of cards, so I guess we'll take those 4 or 5 cards that fell. The first card out being the Chariot, moving on from like this disorganization. So especially that's what the judgment is for this King of Cups here, is moving on from this disorganization, from this like level of chaos, these false illusions, right? This waiting game with the 3 of Wands here, moving on from this waiting game, moving on from, again, this false freedom. This would be the freedom card here, but it's like, if you're waiting for something, right? If you're waiting for your ships to come in, that's almost like a false freedom, right? Where you feel like, okay, everything's fine, but like the ship, you were stuck in this waiting, and that's kind of what they're like moving you away from, is a stuck in this waiting period. All right, so we're gonna leave that there. Do I have my oracle book? I kind of want to pull some oracle cards, but I don't know how the book. I do not have the book on me right now. So I guess we'll pull some oracle cards from a different deck and see what comes out here. Confessions, unveiling, messages that maybe these confessions, messages about conflict, clashing, those will come out this weekend, or they will be, if they're not fully out, they will be like unveiled through a person, through a third party. Messages, conflict, confessions, depth. You may have a general idea how something goes, or how this kind of feels like how someone feels about something, or how you interpret how someone feels about you or a situation. But this weekend you will learn the depth of that. You will learn the depth of that. One more. We're gonna get 2 more. Only you. This is like somebody devoted this conflict, these confessions to you. Whatever this was, it was a mistake though, right? This is somebody feeling like this is a mistake. They should have went a different path. And now they just feel, be somebody coming to you feeling very victim-y, or coming to you in a very victim-like behavior, right? Giving you clarity at the bottom of the deck. Giving you clarity at the bottom of the deck. There it is. Again, a lot of these confessions or these messages, they will come out and you'll understand the depth of something, the depth of some sneaky behavior, the exhaustion, what's kind of coming to an end, what this kind of conclusion, the overall grand scheme of things seems to be concluding to, right? In the meantime, in between time, I'm going to leave that there. Although one card just popped out. What is this? Running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Somebody's going to feel like they want to like run away, kind of just like leave all of this behind by the end of this weekend. All right. Meantime, in between time, it's all love in the head. I don't think we got any more announcements over here. They're almost to 7,000 over here on TikTok. Appreciate that for you guys. Took you a few minutes. Y'all run those likes up and we'll start with some free yes or no over here. You also can purchase your general readings, love readings, career and finance readings from the websites, or if you are live over here on TikTok, you can purchase them via the Cash App, $ the Spiritual Ghetto, and you can get read live. All right. If you are over here on Facebook, I'll see you guys later. Peace.